Hi, it's Adam Hewison. I'm coming to you, as always, from the digital studios of MarketClub. And the market we're looking at today is the S&P 500. We've looked at this market many times before, but I think it's particularly interesting. This is the symbol that we're looking at, and we're looking at a weekly chart right here. You can see that. So you can see that we've had the move up, and we've had a move down, and we're sort of going back up again. So what's going to happen to this market? How high can it go? The fundamentals look terrible, but obviously it's very conflicted. But forget about the fundamentals. Go with what the market's telling you. And this is the key element to successful trading, in my opinion. We don't know all the details right now, but the bottom line is how this market closes is how it is on your bottom line in your trading. So let's take everything off the screen. Let's take another look at this market, and let's draw a couple of things in. First of all, I'm going to draw a trend line. Let's get a little closer, first of all. Let's just go into maybe the last 6 months. Okay, so the last 6 months, I'm going to draw a trend line, which is very easy to do. Click here, and I'm going to draw it from this point here over to this point right here. Okay, and I'm also going to show you what I think this formation is, if you haven't figured it out already. Some would call this a W bottom. Excuse me. And some would call this a head and shoulders bottom, this being the neckline right here, this point, the neckline. So this would be the left shoulder, this would be the head, and this would be the right shoulder. And we can look at these prices points here. That price point is 1064. This point here is 1064. And the very tip of the head right here is 1022. How you measure this is you take this low here up to about here, and you simply subtract one from the other, and it gives us 98 points. So what we would do from the breakout, which is right here at 1120, is add 98 points. So here we go. If I'm doing this correctly, it's 1218. So we should expect this market to go up to this level about here. What's interesting about that is that also corresponds to the previous high back here in April, which was 1217. So that's our target zone from where we stand right now. We're doing this live. The market's 1155, and it would look to me, as we may see some more consolidation, but it would look to me that we're heading like a magnet up to this higher level based on this formation, and also based on something as important. And I'll show you what that is in just a second. So let's take everything off the screen, and let's go into our trade triangles. And what's interesting, these are our monthly trade triangles. These are the ones that show us which way the trend's headed, and they're very, very important. Now here is where we clicked in, not because of the head and shoulders formation, but because that was mathematically where our algorithm kicked in to show this market's going higher. So it looks, based on this, we are long on a monthly from 1131. The weekly we covered because we were short before, and our short-term daily is actually down, but reality is the reality is this is going to turn up very soon. So you still have a very strong plus 85 score telling you that the trend is clearly on the upside. Here's Adam Hewison with a quick lesson on what we're looking at in the S&P 500 and why the market's so strong. Every success in trading. I'll see you on the web.